High five nakshatras that won't make you a millionaire. It could make you, or even if it does not make you, it will still give you a lot of wealth depending on your chart. This is the biggest disclaimer for this video. If you see this video and the five nakshatras without doing comprehensive analysis, this will lead to a disaster. You may get zero results, or you may also get negative results. So before digging into the five nakshatras, you need to understand, please check the fundamentals of the horoscope. The Lagna Lord, the 10th house, 10th Lord, you need to check the Atma Karaka, the trines, the Navamsha, the Dashamsha. Once you check this, all these parameters, then you come and check this video again, these five nakshatras. Without that, don't just go and jump into the nakshatras. It will land you in a disaster. Okay. First nakshatra that can make you lot of money, of course, is the nakshatra of your Lagna Lord, not your Lagna nakshatra, your Lord of the first house, Lagna Lord, Ascendant Lord. Where is he placed? That is the planet which is responsible. The Lagna Lord is responsible for everything in your life. So imagine the power of that nakshatra where this planet is going and sitting. Just think how powerful this nakshatra is. Now, what does it mean? Oh, my Lagna Lord is in this nakshatra. What does it mean? Well, it means if you activate the traits of that particular nakshatra in your life, then, especially in your career, or you make a business around it, then it means you can make a lot of money. Why? Not because inherently it shows you will make a lot of money. No, it does not mean that. But because it shows you may be more interested in those things, or you may have a good sixth sense regarding those traits that the nakshatra represents. So, for example, if your Lagna Lord is in Rohini Nakshatra, then you can do some business related to creativity. Yeah, regarding fashion, beauty. Yes. If it is in Uttar Falguni Nakshatra, you can do business related to licensing, related to deals, contracts, brokerage. Fantastic this is. All right. So this is very important. So now see the nakshatra of the Lagna Lord. This should become like this should not be like a career thing in your life. Okay, it should not be like, oh, I have a career because of this nakshatra. It should be like a part of your life, which means this is there in your life. Either it's in the morning, afternoon, evening, night, twilight, daylight, does not matter. It is something which is very naturally coming to you. Only then you will make money. Otherwise, if you just drag it to your career alone, now at least if it is not there at all, you drag it to your career. But I want to tell you that this should be more than your career. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, it will still give you wealth, but may not be so much wealth. Okay, so activate the traits of that nakshatra where your Lagnesh is sitting. Only then the money will come, provided you work hard and the overall chart is good. Number two, very important, the nakshatra of the 10th Lord. Why 10th Lord? Because the 10th Lord's nakshatra literally shows you what you could bring into your work. Job, business, self employment, freelancing, whatever. 9 to 5. 9 to 5 means not 9 to 5 job. Morning 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Whatever you do, you are doing business even then. Okay. This is specifically your work environment. It may not consume the morning and the evening and the night, but daytime certainly it consumes. Okay. 9 to 5, or maybe 8 to 4, 8 to 5, or 10 to 5, 10 to 6, something like that. Could be 8 to 7 also, depending on if you are a businessman. Now, why this is important? Because the 10th Lord's nakshatra will somehow dictate the circumstances of your work. So, why not? Why to wait for it to dictate? Why not activate it by default? Why not do it? So, for example, if your 10th Lord is in Ashwini, you should go into marketing, you should go into sales, you should go into pitching, you should do it. Why? Because, hmm, Ashwini Nakshatra represents these particular elements. So similarly, if your 10th lord is in Bharani Nakshatra, Yamaraj, audit, cyber security, these are things you should aim for. Okay. Now, of course, every nakshatra has different facets, and every planet will act differently. So, for example, if your 10th lord is Surya, Surya is placed in Ashwini exalted, it will act in a different way. If your Saturn is placed in Ashwini in debility, it will act in a totally different way. If Saturn is your 10th lord, if you are Aries Lagna or you are Taurus Lagna, example I'm saying, okay. And once you know this, then you can meticulously plan the activities of your day. So, for example, if you are having a job, then you have to see within this job, whatever the profile be, how can I activate the traits of the 10th lord? How can I do it? Yeah, you have to figure out ways. So you can use chat gpt for this. You can say, this is my job, this is how my day looks like, and these are the traits of this nakshatra. Okay, you can ask chat gpt itself, but or if it does not give you too many replies, you can write the traits of the nakshatra. And about the nakshatra, you can learn from YouTube. So many videos are there. Now, Dr. Arjun Paiji, he has a lot of videos on nakshatras especially. So then you go and ask ChatGPT, okay, now how can I implement these traits within that my job? If you do it, fantastic. Okay, and this should become like a skill in your resume, which means suppose your nakshatra shows you are good at marketing, so or you need to do marketing, sales, pitching, and all this. So then this should become a primary trait in your resume. This should be the first thing. Okay, brought these many number of sales, increase revenue by 20%, 30% year by year, something like this. Okay. Now, what that is, that will depend on your chart and your domain, but these are examples. I hope you get it right. Number three, very important, nakshatra of the 11th Lord. 11th Lord. Why? Because that is where all the money is. So, if you want a promotion or you want to get a better job, you want to start your own business, whatever it is, you want to invest, you want to go into real estate, you want to do this, you want to do that, irrespective of what you want to do, all the money is in the 11th house. Please remember, the 10th and the 11th, these two houses control all the money. So that inherently means if you activate the nakshatra of the 11th lord, then money can flow into your life. It's like windfall of money can happen. Okay. Why? Because that nakshatra, when activated, will activate your karmic energies. And to what extent you have money in your horoscope, to that extent money will come in. Yeah, that's it. It's very powerful because you can get money just by activating this nakshatra. This the 11th lord is created to give you money, so why don't you activate it, right? Why is it just sleeping doing nothing? Okay, so at the end, as I said, you have to combine your Lagna Lord's Nakshatra, your 10th Lord's Nakshatra, your 11th Lord's Nakshatra. So if you are, so that is why I'm saying take help of Chat GPT. Go and say, I want, this is my job profile. I want to use the traits of this Nakshatra. This is how my day looks. Give a detailed description, like, write 20 things that you do and take 10 points from each Nakshatra. Then it will help you. All right. Number four is very interesting. This is from Jaimini. Your Amatya Karaka's Nakshatra, wherever your Amatya Karak is placed, Amatya Karak is the planet with the second highest degree. The first is Atma Karaka, number two is Amatya Karaka, just next, just a bit less in degrees. That is the Amatya Karak. The Amatya Karak is actually indicating profession in Jaimini astrology or your professional environment. Okay, may not be your profession directly, but it certainly indicates your professional environment. And therefore, if you activate this nakshatra, you can also activate your professional circumstances and hereby make more money. And now, In Gemini, of course, Gemini, it is more of a Rashi based thing. So the Rashi is also important. But within the Rashi, you will also have the Nakshatra, right? So then check the Nakshatra. And sometimes it will happen your job profile is matching more with the nakshatra of the Lagna Lord, or maybe the 10th or the 11th or the Amatya Karak. Something or the other will match, okay? Unless you are doing something totally bizarre, which most of the people don't do. People have standard things, right? You know, somebody is into IT, finance, consulting, this, that, whatever. So, if the Lagna Lord, 10th Lord, 11th Lord, these three nakshatras are not in harmony with your job, check the Amatya Karaka. That can also help you. And now in this case, you should also check the Amatya Karak, the sign of the Amatya Karak in the D9. So from the D1 you get the nakshatra. That's it. That's it. Then you go to the D9 and most importantly D10. Okay, you don't have to get the nakshatra. Some softwares give you that, but you don't need. You just need the sign. So also take care of the sign. All right, activate it, because these traits, because the Amatya Karak, Atma Karak, Gemini concepts, they are linked with your previous lifetimes, many lifetimes at a soul level. So if you can activate this, it means at a soul level there are many things which you have been doing, so that will get activated. So in a way, this is number 4, but this is actually more than number 1. Okay, why? Because this is at your soul level, right, which is unprecedented. All right. Okay, so we have discussed Lagna Lord, 10th Lord, 11th Lord, and Amatya Karaka. And guess who's remaining? The main man of the horoscope, the sun. No, Mercury. Mercury is the primary Karaka for the 10th house. Mercury controls money, not in your chart. Everywhere, Mercury is money. Okay. So, whichever nakshatra your Mercury is, that nakshatra's activation is non negotiable, because that is the nakshatra from which your communication skills will come up. And no matter who you are, you cannot earn money, or you cannot earn very good money unless you know how to communicate. Because communication means it tells you people what do you know about that domain. And the more you know, the more people believe that you can help them. And the more they believe this, the more they are ready to pay you, right? So therefore, irrespective of what is going on in your chart, whichever profession you are, try to activate this nakshatra of Mercury, okay? And try to improve your communication using the traits of that particular nakshatra. So, for example, as I said, you know, if your Mercury is in Ashwini, then you should improve your communication in marketing and in presentation and all this. Okay, may not be in one-to-one interaction, but when you are speaking public speaking, or when you are selling something, you have to increase. You can take courses, you know, how to sell better if Ashwini is prominent. Okay, if Rohini is prominent, how to decorate things better. You know, if you are front end, then you know you have to, if you are a web developer, then you should focus on front end, right? If you are having Bharani, then it should be back end. Okay, because Yamraj is noting everything in the back end, right? All right, so there are so many nakshatras and there are endless planetary combinations for these nakshatras, and this is a never ending topic. So try your best. You may not be able to activate 5 of these nakshatras, but I'll tell you at least the 11th Lord and Mercury you must activate. If you do this, that's it. And if you can, Amatya Karak, 10th Lord and Lagna Lord also. Very good. All right. Do not forget to subscribe to Exotic Astrology if you're new, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you are also new or you are old. For personalized horoscope queries, you can always go back to my website down in the description section. God is there with you all the time. Just look to Him and you'll find Him. Jai Siya Ram.